I reversed the Hilux in. We're going to camp just behind it in that little clear area. Here's the setup for tonight. We've got a swag each. It's the June full drive King Titan brand, and they're double sized swags. We've got plenty of room each inside. There's a shot from the back. So this is how I first noticed it. I was walking along and I seen this on the ground. Then I looked over and then I seen this one a little bit larger, but also eaten by something. And then if you look down here, you can actually see the passion fruit. If you look behind here, there's a passion fruit. Don't think that one's ready yet. Here's one. It's well and truly ripe. But I think the animals got to it before we did. I've been walking down the road, and if you look behind me, you can see this puddle. It's been raining flat out around here, and the idea is I need to collect some wood so we can cook dinner, but everything's wet. I think these snapper fillets are going to be great on the barbecue. What's your favourite thing to barbecue when you're camping? Stick that down in the comments. Rain's coming down now, but what we have found is this paper bark tree. This is going to be perfect tinder to help us get the fire started. We could even use that as a plate if we wanted to, which we might have to do. Enough paper bark, we'll wrap that up and we'll keep looking for some more dry wood. There's a few of these pine cones around. Might grab some of them. They're always handy when you're trying to start a fire. Most of these little branches are wet on the outside, but they're dry in the middle. So we'll try and use these. Hopefully we can get a fire going. There's a shot of the snacks we bring. For dinner tonight, we're going to be cooking up these snapper fillets. They look pretty tasty. And we also got some banana prawns. They're going to be great. And we're going to fry them up with some garlic butter. Can't wait for that. Laying down in the slag. It's raining outside. Got me blankets and jumpers and stuff up there. Hear that rain. Got me thongs, bags of food, some cooking stuff, the bug out bag down that end in the corner. And this time to sleep on, I got this long blue yoga mat. Hey bush baggy. We found this old log. It's laying down and it's all rotten. It's actually pine. And if we carve away the rotten bit, we might find some fat wood. So let's do that and have a look. So we're just going to carve a bit of this rotten stuff away. And what we're looking for is the dark redwood. That's full of sap. And that's what we're looking for inside there. Another test bit on this side. You can see it a bit better. That red stuff there, the dark part. That's the resin in the wood, which makes it a good fat wood. So we might get the saws out and cut a couple of chunks out of that. This is where we're keeping our supplies. We've got the paper bark, the fat wood, and the twigs drying out. and some pine cones under there if you can see them. We just got them sitting under the Hilux, keeping dry. If you notice, we haven't collected too much wood, so stay tuned to find out why we don't need much at all. Cushion the bush, this is not what you think it is. This is my Hobo Stove, and we're going to try and cook a feed on it. We got this little frying pan and the prawns. We got some various sticks and pine cones and stuff down there. My brother just split up all the fat wood. Hopefully that gets it alight pretty easy. Gonna get some of this paper bark and try and fluff that up a bit. That should make it catch light a little easier. Just gonna put a bit of that in the bottom. Some twigs, and jam them in there. Something like that. I've only seen these on the internet. I haven't actually used one, so we'll find out if they're any good. Get some fat wood in there. I bring a jet lighter because all the wood's wet and it's raining. This fat wood catches a light fairly easy. Get these sticks going a bit before I put them in. Stick that one in. I'll get that one in there. Seems to be catching a light pretty well. I've never tried one of these before. Only seen them on the internet the other day. That rocket stove's actually working really well. I'm just going to let it burn for a while. Let all that silver burn off, all the chemicals or whatever they recommend. So we've got the frying pan on the Hobo Stove, and as you can see, that's blocking off a bit of the airflow, and it's backflowing through the part where you put the wood. So I think I've got to put more holes in the top or find a way to lift the pan off and give it a bit of a gap for the flames to keep coming up. Yeah, that's heating up nice. Beauty. That pan's heating up good. We're going to get some of this garlic butter on there. It's only just balancing. Hopefully I don't knock it over. Get some of these prawns on. Oh yeah. Rain's coming down. Not helping the fire, and the pan's blocking off the air, which is also not helping the fire, but it is heating up, and we're going to get these cooked before the rain comes down any heavier. Beauty. They're looking cooked to me. Can't wait to dig in. Not bad at all. I'm not sure if you can hear me guys, but it's absolutely pouring down at the moment. There's the wall. It's all wet. I've got most of my stuff jammed in my bag there. I even got my laptop in that bag there. Got my raincoat wrapped around it to try and keep it somewhat dry. You look down that side, I've got my jumpers laid out. Try and soak up some of the puddle. You can see that back wall leaking. Outside is about an inch full of water on the ground. As soon as the sun comes up, if not earlier, I've got to try and bail. It's 4 in the morning. The swag's leaking. As soon as it's light, I'm going to have to bail out of here. This is hectic. There's the corner of the tent. It's leaking. You can see that's a puddle down there. There's the swags, all flooded out. There's the frying pan. There's the hobo stove. Bailing out, guys. Way too wet. Slag's leaking. Probably end up getting bogged almost. Go back, get that other bag. Now an umbrella, that didn't help out much. May as well leave this open. It's already soaked, look at that, like a pool. What a disaster. Talk about hectic. There we go, guys. Kinda loaded up. Bit dodgy, but it's literally pouring down. There's the campsite, all clean. Let's jump in the Hilux. Hopefully we don't get bogged. Get out of here before we get stuck. Yoo! So it's been raining so much, it's actually over. The old Hilux, we had to pull up. Looks like we're stuck over here. We literally can't get home.